Hello and welcome to Bigger Flips. I am Michael Pinter. I teach how to start flipping houses, and if you're already doing it, how to do it bigger. So I'm working on my taglines. So one of the most important rules that you really have to live by, and I was not good at this for a long time, is that you have to make an offer on every single property that you see or have a virtual appointment on. Every single property. Newbie investors are terrified to do this. So a very common thing that happens, this happens all the time, is that a seller will ask full price for a house that's in horrible condition, right? That happens all the time, right? They've told houses in this area go in the 500s, and her house is a disaster, and it's, you could pay 300 for it. And she goes, I'm looking for 500,000. So 9 out of 10 new investors will just never call that person back and will never make an offer. And that is incredibly foolish. Now, why? The reason why you make an offer on every property is because, so let's take that situation. Someone shows me a horrible house in horrible condition, asking full price, like close to ARV. So understand, she's never going to get that price, right? Unless 1 in a million, she'll find some builder who will knock it down, that kind of thing, and the land's worth that. Sometimes I'll check that. And then if they tell me, listen, I got an offer at, like that situation, I got an offer at 450, I'm looking for better, I'll just take a look, and maybe I missed something. Maybe it's a subdividable lot. Maybe the land's worth that for new construction, maybe. But assuming it's not, then I'm going to just believe that she's never going to get that price, right? That seller's never going to get that price. So I don't care that I'm making an offer at 300. Now there is a way to make it so that it's not it's less confrontational. I'm gonna do another video on how to make an offer, but you want to make that offer and you want to send it in writing. So either email, or if a lot of older people do not use email, I will mail it via the U.S. Postal Service. Now, why are you making that offer? Why are you making an offer for 300 if the seller tells you he wants 500? You're making that offer for a few reasons. Number one is no investor is going to offer him anywhere near his price. Hell, at 300, you may be the highest offer, and more importantly and more likely, you're the only offer. So circumstances change, motivation changes, right? The guy may go and list it, and the realtor might tell him, hey, you can list it for 350. And then he goes, 350, and I got to pay you commission, and I got to deal with all this shit, and I have to show it 50 times, and my price may not be 350. He might call you back right then and say, I'll take it, or can you do any better? That's number one. Number two is their motivation changes. So maybe they can't sell it, and it's 6 months later, and taxes are accruing, or they're getting foreclosed on, or there could be hundreds of different situations, or a tree falls and knocks something out, and now there's a problem, or the property gets condemned by the local authorities, and now he thinks that the value even went even lower. So that's happened a lot. So I always make an offer. You always want to make an offer, always, right? I spent some time trading on Wall Street. It's certainly not an offer; it's a bid, but everybody calls it an offer. So we'll make an offer to purchase. You want to send them a number. So on every time, because motivations change, circumstances change, you need to make an offer every time. And as a newbie investor, and because you're going to be competing against other newbie investors, thankfully, most of the properties that I offer, I'm the only one making an offer. But in a lot of areas, there's a lot of other offers. These guys are not even going to make an offer. You want to be the one making an offer, and you want to be the one giving it to them in writing. Most people are not. They're just giving them a verbal offer. So even if you offer 300 and somebody else gives them the verbal offer for 325, they may not even remember who that guy who gave me offer 325 is. And you're going to have something in writing from you, whether it's email or snail mail. So you want to make that offer. It is one of the rules you must live by. Always, always make an offer. Always, 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 always make an offer. I hope this is helpful. Thank you very, very much for watching.